Detective James Anderson sat in his dimly lit office, surrounded by stacks of case files. A renowned detective known for his sharp intellect and keen eye for detail, he had solved numerous baffling cases throughout his career. But one file, in particular, had caught his attention, a case that had remained unsolved for years. The case involved the disappearance of a wealthy businessman, Mr. Richard Kensington, from his luxurious mansion on the outskirts of town. No trace of Mr. Kensington had ever been found, and the police had exhausted all leads. Detective Anderson, however, had a hunch that there was more to the story than met the eye. Equipped with his trusty magnifying glass and notepad, Detective Anderson set off to investigate the mansion. The sprawling estate stood before him, its imposing presence sending a shiver down his spine. He approached the grand entrance, where the butler, Mr. Jenkins, greeted him. "I'm Detective Anderson. I'd like to take a look around the mansion," the detective stated. "Certainly, sir. Please follow me, Mr. Jenkins replied, leading him into the lavish hallways of the mansion. As they walked through the opulent rooms, Detective Anderson observed the intricate details, the ornate furniture, the valuable artwork, and the expensive trinkets. His eyes caught a peculiar painting hanging in the study, depicting a stormy sea with a ship battling against the raging waves. "Tell me, Mr. Jenkins, was this painting here when Mr. Kensington disappeared?" Detective Anderson inquired, pointing at the artwork. "No, Detective. That painting was brought in just a few months ago by Mr. Kensington's nephew. He claimed it was a family heirloom," Mr. Jenkins replied. Detective Anderson made a mental note of the information and continued his exploration. In the master bedroom, he noticed a safe hidden behind a bookshelf. It seemed untouched and undisturbed. "Mr. Jenkins, do you know the combination to this safe?" Detective Anderson asked. "I'm afraid not, sir. Only Mr. Kensington knew the combination," Mr. Jenkins answered. Detective Anderson nodded, deep in thought. He asked Mr. Jenkins to gather all the staff members and Mr. Kensington's family in the drawing room. As they assembled, Detective Anderson addressed them. "Ladies and gentlemen, I've been investigating Mr. Kensington's disappearance, and I believe the answers lie within this mansion. Someone here knows more than they've let on," he said, his eyes scanning the room. One by one, Detective Anderson questioned the suspects, meticulously analyzing their reactions and statements. As he probed deeper, inconsistencies emerged. The housekeeper claimed to have been cleaning on the night of the disappearance, yet her story didn't align with the other staff members' testimonies. Meanwhile, the nephew, Mr. Jonathan Kensington, appeared nervous, his eyes darting around the room whenever Detective Anderson mentioned the painting. Sensing a breakthrough, Detective Anderson turned his attention to the painting. He examined it closely, running his fingers over the frame. Suddenly, he discovered a hidden compartment behind the canvas, containing a small diary. The diary belonged to Mr. Kensington and contained entries about his financial troubles and a secret deal he had made, promising to deliver a valuable artifact to an undisclosed buyer. The diary revealed his intention to fake his disappearance and escape with the artifact, leaving his family behind. Confronted with the evidence, Mr. Kensington's nephew, Jonathan, confessed. He had discovered his uncle's plan and had manipulated the situation to his advantage.